Hey friends! Welcome back to another episode of Purple Onion Kitchen. Today we are going to tackle America's favorite side spud, potatoes. And we are going to show you 3 simple ways to dress up any meal using these classic russets. Mashed, roasted, and a delicious potato gratin that's filled with creamy Gruyere cheese. It's all super easy, filled with tons of great flavors, and is perfect for all those potato lovers out there. Let's head into the kitchen.
The first dish we're going to make is our mashed potatoes. For this, you'll need about 6 or 7 medium-sized potatoes. Potatoes are a root vegetable, so before we use them, we want to give them a good rinse. Next, peel them. To cut them, slice them first in half, and then in half again. Turn the potatoes sideways and cut into 1-inch cubes. Give them one more rinse. Fill your pot with water, and then plop your potatoes into the pot. Add a little salt. Bring them up to a boil, and once they're soft enough to stick a fork through, they're ready. Strain them. Don't rinse them, just give them a good shake to get rid of the excess water. Add them back to the pot that you boiled them in. Here are the spices and things you're going to need. Half a cup of mayonnaise, 1/4 of a cup of sour cream, 1/4 of a cup of mascarpone, 3 tablespoons Parmesan cheese, freshly grated, 3 tablespoons garlic powder. I know it seems like a lot, but you really need it. And a whole stick of butter. Don't judge me, friends, it's delicious. 2 tablespoons chives, finely chopped, and 1/4 of a cup of fresh parsley, roughly chopped. So to your potatoes, add your stick of butter, your mayonnaise, your sour cream, and your mascarpone. Use your potato masher to blend it all together. It will ensure maximum flavor. Look how light and fluffy that is. Delicious. Next, add your Parmesan cheese, your garlic powder, and give it a good mix. Next, add your chives and your parsley and give it a good mix. And guess what, friends? That's it. Homemade mashed potatoes. You can't beat it. Alright, so our second potato dish is going to be our roasted potatoes. Again, 6 or 7 medium-sized potatoes. Give them a good rinse. This time we're not going to peel them. We're just going to cut them. Half and half again. Turn them and into 1-inch cubes, just like we did for the mashed potatoes. So for this recipe, you're going to need a couple of tablespoons of Parmesan cheese, freshly grated of course, and a couple of tablespoons of fresh, roughly chopped parsley. Toss your potatoes onto a baking sheet and cover them with a couple of tablespoons of olive oil and your favorite seasoned salt. Then add the Parmesan and fresh parsley. Using clean hands, Give them a good toss so that all the seasoning and the oil are evenly coated on the potatoes. Spread them evenly across your pan, and it's into a 425-degree oven for 12 to 15 minutes. And that's it. You've got delicious Parmesan roasted potatoes. And now for our Potato and Gruyere Gratin. You know the drill. Potatoes, give them a good rinse. For this recipe, we're not going to cube our potatoes and we're not going to peel them. We're going to thinly slice them. Here's what else you'll need. 3 tablespoons of unsalted butter. 1/4 of a cup red onion, finely diced. 3 cloves of garlic, minced. 2 tablespoons of thyme. 1/4 of a cup fresh parsley, roughly chopped. 3 tablespoons of flour. 1 cup of milk. 1/2 of a cup chicken broth. 3/4 of a cup Parmesan, freshly grated. And 6 ounces of Gruyere, freshly grated. Add your butter to the pot and melt. Once fully melted, add your onions. Give it a good stir. Once the onions have become translucent, add your garlic. Once beautifully fragrant, add your thyme. Give it a good stir. After it's cooked for about 2 minutes, add your flour and a little bit of salt. Give it a good whisk. Once fully incorporated, slowly add your milk. This is just like the roux we made for the holiday mac and cheese. If you haven't seen that, go ahead and check it out. Once the milk is totally incorporated, add in your heavy cream, little at a time, and your chicken broth. Keep cooking for about 3 minutes. Once the sauce is thickened, you'll know it's time to take it off the heat. You'll feel it in the whisk as you stir. Once it gives you a little bit of resistance, it's done. And now we layer our gratin. Place an even layer of potatoes on the bottom of a buttered dish. Spoon over 1/3 of your sauce. Sprinkle over 1/3 of your Gruyere cheese, 1/3 of your Parmesan, and 1/3 of your parsley. And then we repeat: potatoes, sauce, cheeses and parsley. One more time: potato, sauce, cheeses, and parsley. So it's into a 375-degree oven for about 50 minutes. And then it's finished. A bubbly, creamy, delicious potato and Gruyere gratin. And there we have it, potatoes 3 ways: mashed, roasted, and in a gratin. They're all so delicious, I know you'll love it. Until next time, friends, enjoy!